Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm looking like a hot mess. I've been sick for about 4 days now. Everybody in my house is sick and we just got cooties all up in this house. So there's just those days sometimes when you're sick and you want to go out into the world but you don't want to be looking like Rudolph. My nose is like super red. My face is super dry. I'm gonna be sharing with you guys a quick, easy, like no makeup look basically when you're sick. And if you guys follow me on Snapchat, I think I showed it, or Instagram, I can't remember, but I just went out of town recently and I was sick and I did my makeup in the car, and it's pretty much those same exact products. So if you guys are curious, just go ahead and keep on watching. Alright, so I'm going to take my glasses off. The only thing I have on is chapstick. I don't have any moisturizer on or anything, but what I'm actually going to do is grab my makeup wipes, kind of refresh my face. So I'm going to use the makeup wipes to clean my face really quickly, and then I will moisturize right after. I'm actually feeling so much better than I was yesterday, and the day before I felt like poo, and now it's just like my voice is a little raspy. My nose is still congested a little bit. Alright, I feel a little more awake. Got some water over here. Spilling water. So I'm gonna be taking my moisturizer from Garnier. It's just this one. I picked this one up in Mexico, but I think this little jar just came out in the States. I think there's a blue one and a pink one. This is just a really thick, hydrating moisturizer, and I definitely need that right now. My skin is already dry on a day-to-day basis, so when I get sick, it's like 10 times as dry, which sucks. So, but I also don't take care of my skin. I don't pamper my skin when I'm sick, and that's not a good thing because I'm feeling like poop, you know? I don't have the energy most of the time when I'm sick to pamper my skin. But anyways, that's what I put on my face right now. I'm gonna let that sit for like 2 minutes and then I'm gonna do something else. Okay, so now that my moisturizer has been sitting on my face for a little bit, I'm actually going to go in with this hydrating face oil. It's just a rose oil. I bought this at Tjmaxx a while ago. And if I can get it out, I'm almost out, so it's kind of hard to take it out. I'm just going to flip this because the little dropper doesn't want to work. I'm gonna put that everywhere. It smells so good, and it's just gonna give me a little added hydration to my skin. Like I said, when I get sick, my skin is like 10 times drier than what it normally is, so I want it to be super hydrated, plump, and dewy. And honestly, if you didn't even want to do any type of makeup, all you can do is like moisturize the crap out of your face and throw on a little bit of color corrector or some just concealer and you're good to go. But today I want to do a little bit of makeup. So after my oil sits on my face for a little bit, now I'm going to do even more. Now I'm going to add the Dewy Finish Spray from NYX. I've been really loving this one. I mentioned it in my September favorites, so I've been using this a lot lately. Before I go in with my foundation, I'm going to take a color corrector. So I'm going to be using the City Color Photo Chic, I don't know how to say it, cream one. It's a peachy color. It's just called Dark dark spot corrector. I'm just going to go in with my finger and I'm going to color correct a little bit of my darkness and my puffiness. And I just use my finger. So like I said, if you didn't want to add like foundation or anything else, just do a little color correcting. And you can go on top with concealer if you wanted to brighten your under eye. And that's it, you know. Okay. So now that's done, and I feel like it helped make me look a little bit more awake, less dead. So another thing you guys can do, I'm going to share these two with you. I'm not going to be using them today, but I have these two like depuffer type thing. This one is from Elf. It's like $3. I don't know the name because it's rubbed off, but it works really nice. Let's say you're super swollen, you can just go back and forth a couple of times and it'll help depuff. And then this one right here is from Hard Candy. The name is like rubbed off too. It's like under eye treatment or something like that. This one depuffs and it has a little bit of tint, so you could use this basically as your color corrector. And same thing, you go back and forth, help depuff, but I'm not going to be using those today. So now I'm actually going to be going in with my foundation. I have two, I gotta mix them. I have the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation. I've been really loving this one lately, and I've been wearing it a ton. And I'm gonna go in with the shade 202 and 204 and just mix the two. And I'm gonna take a flat kabuki brush. This one is from Beauty Junkies. I really love this one. And I'm gonna spray it with my NYX spray just 2 times. And this is just gonna help blend my foundation a little bit easier. Also give my skin a little bit of moisture, which you guys know I'm gonna need. I do find that with this foundation, a brush will give me fuller coverage than when I use a beauty sponge. So that's why I actually chose the brush today, because I want a little bit more coverage than I normally would. Try to help with some of my redness. Now if my face would have been more red, I definitely would have color corrected all that redness, but it was just like kind of normal red for me today. I didn't really feel like covering it. I just wanted to cover my under eye circles. But you can definitely go in with a green corrector if you have any redness. And now I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of concealer. This one's the Born This Way from Too Faced. And I'm not going to crazy highlight my face. I'm just going to basically do my under eyes, lightly do my nose, a little bit on the cupid's bow and chin, and a little bit on the forehead. Normally I would do way more, but I'm not going to today. And then I'm going to take a little bit of the concealer as well under the cheekbones so I can make it look like I contoured, but in reality I'm not going to. And there we go. Okay, and I'm going to take the same brush that I used for foundation, and I'm just going to blend everything out. And afterwards I will go in with a damp sponge just to blend everything a little bit better together. But this brush is actually really great. It's the only brush I took with me the other day when I went out of town, and it worked really nice. Bringing that concealer to the eyelids. So I'm gonna go in with this Eco Tools sponge and just kind of blend everything out a little bit better. I don't want my face to be cakey or anything like that. Next, I'm gonna take my Milani Prep Set and Glow powder right here, and I'm going excuse me. I'm gonna be taking a fluffy dual fiber brush and setting my concealer under my eyes. because my skin is super dewy and hydrated. I don't really want my concealer moving around on me. Put a little bit on my eyelids. And this powder is my favorite. And I'm just going everywhere I put concealer basically. And that's it. The next thing I'm gonna do is add some lip gloss. You can definitely add just chapstick, any type of clear lip balm, tinted lip balm. If you wanted to add lipstick, you totally could. It's up to you. I'm gonna take this Dirty Little Secrets Nude Beach Gloss, and I'm just gonna throw it on top. I do have foundation on my lips, but I'm not gonna wipe it away. I'm just going to add that gloss on top. And then I'm gonna take my finger and just do this. I don't know how to, just like dabbing it a little bit, kind of making my lips peek through. And that's all I'm gonna do. Since I do have brows, I mean, I don't have the thickest, nicest brows, but I have brows. I'm not gonna be doing my brows today. All I'm gonna do is actually, if I can find it, I'm gonna take a spoolie and just kind of comb them up a little bit, make them look a little fluffy. Now, if you absolutely don't have any brows, like you have super thin, sparse brows, go ahead and fill them in if you want. It's all personal preference, you guys. This is just what I've been doing the last couple days I've been sick, and in the past. This is basically my little routine that I do when I want to look presentable. I want to go outside and I just don't want to look like Rudolph. Like, my face is super red all the time. I want to conceal those dark circles. So that's it. I just comb through my brows. I'm not going to add brow gel. I'm not going to do any of that. You can definitely do that if you want to, but I'm not going to. And now the last step is finishing spray. Just go ahead and add some more spray to your face. It smells so good. And you can also add highlighter if you wanted to. Like, you can customize this look. Sorry, I'm just like drying the setting spray. But you can totally customize it to you and what you like. I'm gonna get a little bit closer so you guys can kind of see a little bit. Now my skin is super plump, super hydrated. My skin is even now. I don't have my red spots and all of that stuff. So I look pretty normal now. So I'm gonna just put my glasses back on. And that's basically my look. I don't do mascara. Like I said, I don't do my brows. I didn't do the blush, the contour. I didn't do highlight. But it looks like I did because of the little concealer tricks kind of that I did. But this is basically what I do when I'm sick. Just throw on a little bit of makeup, make it look like I put a little bit of effort, and I go about my day. So please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.